Hello and welcome back to the third and final episode of the Menelaus Early Access campaign. Man, I forgot how crazy fast time flies by when you're recording and when you're having fun, I should also mention. Because yeah, I've only got about 18 minutes left for this final episode. I was planning on doing 3 episodes because I had 90 minutes. I figured 30 minutes an episode, no problem. But yeah, once you start going, time flies. Anyway, so yeah, let's see what else we can do in our final little bit of time we have on this build. We have a duplicate building, so let's get rid of that immediately. Gives you a little notification as well, which is nice. I think that's the same as on Warhammer, though, of course. We have nothing else we can really... Well, we can build, but we don't want to build. We don't want to build any of these. I have actually looked at this. I think this Altar of Dyke wouldn't necessarily be that bad, because you can get Favor of Zeus really rapidly if you build this everywhere. It does cost gold to build, though, which is, of course, something to remind, or to remember. Also, in the first episode, I talked about how you can reduce the recruitment time for Call to Arms, and this building is what does that. So, if you recruit units through Call to Arms in this province, if you have this building, of course, you can actually get it down to only a single turn, which is pretty good. I imagine, though, that is limited to, like, the minimum is still 1, and you can't just, like, insta-recruit units. That would be pretty good. Because you could build that building 4 times if you really wanted to. But I think since there's a lot of buildings, a lot of towns in this game that have ports, because there's a lot of islands. Obviously, Greece has got tons of islands. And because of that, you will have in many provinces a port, and the port, of course, taking up 1 slot. You really want to have this building, and then since there's no walls, you can just build that building too. I think that's just going to be the best build in every single town, or, well, in a lot of the towns anyway. But if you don't have the port, then a building like that would probably be not a bad idea. Or, of course, you could build the garrison building, so you get a little bit of a garrison at least. But I feel like it might just not be worth it, because if a full stack attacks, there's just not much you can do about it anyway. Anyway, let's end the turn. Next turn, I am actually not entirely sure what we're going to be doing. We're no longer at war with anyone, so we can't... Well, actually... Oh, sorry, we are still. They still have 1 more town. Well, how do you do? Oh, that's these people up here. That's not the same... Wait, is that the same factions we used to... Why do you have a town up here? Anyway, that's not really our problem. I'm sure someone else will deal with them. So we need to find a new enemy. So either I could go east and try and colonize these towns where we've taken Eos already. And we could, you know, attack the people around here to take some of those towns too. Or what I did in my own playthrough, I went down this way towards... is this Knossos? Knossos. I think that's what this island is called. I'm not sure. Anyway, we could go that way, but I want to have a full stack before I do that. Also, how much is it to colonize? It is... we have 10 wood too little, is what it is. Okay, let's see if I can do that, because that would be pretty nice to end our turn on that. So, let's talk to our ally.
Acting in unity.
Military access. Point, really? Can you give me 10? I need just 10 wood, mate. 10. Oh, really? Really? That's so bad for 10 wood. Okay, screw you. I'll talk to someone else. Look, who else do I have good relations with? I have non-aggression pact and military access to with the people to my west here.
What I can.
Right, they would really like a defensive alliance. Let's go for that. I need 10. I mean, I need 10 wood, but I'm sure I can get more than that. Let's do. Well, let's first of all take 10 wood per. Oh wait, no. If I do it per turn, that doesn't help. So hold on. Let's do a single barter of 10 wood, and then add a barter agreement of. I don't know, that's way too much as it turns out. Let's see, I just want some food. No, let's just add some more wood, why not? Let's just do some wood for 5 turns. How much wood can we get? Oh god, not a whole lot. Can we do like 6 turns for that? Oh god, that's so bad. How much does that go? Oh wow, that goes down real quick. You know what? I want... God, 7 wood for 10 turns. It's going to end up being 70 wood. Fantastic, I love it. What a great deal. Sure, that's a war I have. Well, I guess, I mean, if you want to join, you're welcome to do so. Nope, they don't want to do that. Well, fair enough. Alright, cool. Wait, okay, let's try this. Let's do 9 turns for that. Oh, no, it doesn't add up. 8 turns for that. Oh, it's always like 0.7. Okay, well, screw it. I want 70. Alright, fine. Fine. Let's, colonize this biatch. Alright, so we got exceptional warriors fund. Right, here's another unique thing about this game. A can't really show you guys, unfortunately. Well, I can show you, but I can't really use them, unfortunately. And that is that in Milos, this has a unique warrior. I think it's supposed to show it somewhere on this icon as well, but perhaps not. But yeah, we can see the building browser, we can build a unique warrior building, which is the Harpy Lookout, which turns into Harpy Nest, which allows us to recruit Harpies and Harpy Fiends. Now, of course, the game is, while it's somewhat mythological, it's trying to be set in historical, or it's trying to be more historical than mythological. And of course, a lot of people complained about that the game doesn't have its own identity, it doesn't know what it wants to do. But I kind of agree with the way they've gone. I quite like, because the Harpies, of course, they're just human beings. They're not this magical or mythological unit. They are still humans, and the same with a Minotaur being just a guy dressed up like a cow, essentially, with a big two-handed axe. But Harpies, I've heard they're really good. I haven't actually used them myself yet, but yeah, they are a unique mythological unit, even though they aren't actually mythological. They are still normal humans. And of course, in the battle build, we also saw, for example, centaurs, which are, normally half human, half person, half men. But in game, they've been made in a way where they are still, they're a cavalry unit, but they're kind of dressed up like centaurs.
Ares will decide this.
Oh, well, I guess I was planning on going south anyway, but now we've been declared war on by this dickhead. So, I just made a defensive alliance with Pylos over here, so that's nice. Yeah, I'll ask my allies to join in, and they will do so. And we already were with Tyrants, so if they join in, doesn't matter at all. Cool. So we've been joined by our ally. We were going south anyway, so that's totally fine. We issued a royal decree, so we got some reward from that. We also got our maintaining of one province, so we got some wood from that. And now we have a epic mission to recruit 5 units via the call to arms system. So that is, of course, again, the system to recruit units from our allies. And we're going to get some bonus from that, doing that as well. We also got our royal decree done, which is 100 wood per turn. Let's get a ton of wood all of a sudden. Now we need to issue a commandment, which is very simple. We can just do that. And upgrade any settlement to level to maximum level, which means a place like this to level 3 also counts. So, first of all, a commandment. The commandments we have to choose from are trade tiff, which gives us some extra resources. Currently does very little. We have established spy network, which is basically spy-based stuff. We have organized games, happiness, and growth. We have warrior camps, which reduces the recruitment cost of all army units, and the palace administration, which reduces the construction cost of all buildings, which is also quite nice. I generally go for organized games, or at least that's what I've done in the early game. I actually think that maybe palace administration might be even better. And then having done that, that'll finish next turn, and then we'll get... Does that actually trigger right away? I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. That's not what I meant to do. This normally costs... Oh god, 1080. I think... yeah, it takes a turn to actually take effect. Which is why our quest hasn't been done yet either, I'm guessing. Salami. Cool. Right, so... Do we have... anything else I want to do here? No, I definitely want to focus on getting Melos up and running. It's only a town, so I'm not as fussed about stuff, but still getting the port and such adds more food as well, so that's pretty good. So that was a good way to spend all that. Now we have the choice, well, I mean, we have many choices, but yeah, basically the choice between either stone or gold. Stone is really good. Gold is also really good. I feel like the earlier you get the gold, the better. 20 gold is already pretty insane in terms of trade. Like, it can give you quite a bit of stuff. So I feel like getting... that is pretty good right now.
I will not give up.
Then we have quite a few choices in terms of units we can recruit now. We could even recruit Bowman from Pylos, our new ally, which is pretty sweet. We can also get Renowned Slingers, but Renowned Slingers cost bronze. So I could use them to replace my regular Slingers, which I do think are quite crap. But again, bronze we only have 70 income of right now, so it's not really a good idea to do that. This unit, Shield Spearmen, are great as well, but again, they cost 40 bronze each per turn. Shielded Clubmen, same problem. So yeah, we don't really want to get those. Club Warriors are interesting though. They cost bronze to recruit, but they don't cost bronze in upkeep. But yeah, we want to stick to Spearmen, so basically regular Spearmen is fine. I wouldn't mind some Bowmen, because I do really like Bowmen a lot more than Slingers, but actually, in this case, their damage seems pretty meh. It doesn't seem much better. Their range is also lower, and they have lower ammunition, so honestly, the Slingers seem, on paper, a lot better than these guys. same unit size as well. So anyway, I think we're going to recruit 2 more axemen, so we have 4 axemen, and then 2 more spearmen. So let's just recruit 1 axeman for now, and then next turn we'll recruit the other 3 units. I think that's a good idea. We could, I mean, I could, no, they're not worth the bronze, I think. They are a lot better, but they're actually 20 more range as well. I'm half tempted to just recruit like 2 of them, just so I have a couple better units, but no, let's not bother. Again, honestly, in terms of, you know, what's smart right now is that I only have a few more minutes to record, so whatever unit I recruit isn't going to see the light of day, or at least isn't going to see any battle, so it isn't really going to matter much. But still, I would, you know, I would play this the way I would normally play this. Sorry, these guys are north of me. They straight up asking me for 500 bronze for nothing in return. You can go
perhaps it is
put something somewhere. Same for you. This is something they're working on as well. This happens quite a lot, and they are aware of this, so they'll be changing that at some point. The people rejoice. Good. I like it when people rejoice. We encountered a faction. I love it from Menelaus as well. Right, so we're gonna have a look at our next couple of things. So again, we could either go for this, so we can increase or give this missile resistance or minus melee attack, or we can just go for something else entirely. So this increases our armor piercing damage and increases our hit points a little bit. I think all of them actually increase our hit point by 2% anyway. Or we can go for 5 melee defense on our hero. This one, actually, I don't like this upgrade, but that's okay. And this one just increases the melee defense a bit more. I'm pretty sure this actually just adds an extra 7. It doesn't just add an extra 2, it actually adds an extra 7. So in total, this is 12, not just 7. But I think I'm going to go for that, just increasing our damage by 60%. Armor piercing damage by 60% is pretty good. And then we're going to recruit the final 3 units in here, so that's 1 axeman and 2 spearmen. And then that will be a full stack, which will actually complete another mission as well. That one. Alright, cool. And then I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade this to level 3, just so I have that quest done as well. Although I'm tempted to get this to level 2, just so I get more wood. I haven't even got this wood building here yet, so I definitely want to build that. Although, is it better to build that first? No, I think this is fine. Can't really do anything else. We can build some crappy buildings here. I can actually get the Harpy building, but I won't be able to recruit them until I get over there, so it's not super helpful. I don't want to build that, so no, I think we're good. Get those last couple of units, and then we'll head down south towards Knossos.
A man who knows the value.
He wants military access and wants to give me 67 food.
I'm ready to be reasonable.
I'm ready to be reasonable, are you? I think that's not super reasonable, to be honest. I think we have different perceptions of what reasonable is. There we go, 500 food, some bronze, and some gold. And now we need to ensure that we have 1 altar building, which we can only build in the major towns. We also got a recruiter trait, and that faction is finally destroyed, the ones we were at war with earlier. Alright, so, yeah, a altar, we can choose one. I could build this right now. I'm more tempted, honestly, to build something else, but yeah, basically we build an altar, we immediately get a boost of 100 to whatever god we build an altar to. So if I build this one, I get 100 to Ares. And they all get different bonuses, they all just get, they give you different bonuses. I'm going to go for, I think it's Athena is the one that's super strong for us because we want Spearmen. Yeah, so we're going to build an altar to Athena. Let's actually just do it. Maybe we'll get that done before the end of this stream, video, whatever you want to call it. And this army is done. It needs a replenishment, but luckily in this game you actually replenish at sea as well, unless you're taking attrition, of course. But yeah, you even replenish in forced march stance, which is sweet. Not normally, but on sea you do. I'm not sure if that's actually a bug or not. But yeah, at sea you still replenish, whereas on land, if you're in forced march stance, you do not. And again, I don't want to build any of that stuff, and I don't have enough to build anything else here, so I think we're going to just go ahead and end another turn. Try and just show you guys as much as humanly possible in the remaining few minutes that I have to show you stuff in. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and again, for anyone who's going to ask me, I mean, I should have said this in the first episode probably, but yeah, for anyone who's thinking about asking me whether I'm going to be playing this at release, of course I am. I'm a Total War YouTuber, it's what I do. Let's get close, but not land yet, because I want to see. Okay, there's an army in there.
That is not possible.
I think it is possible, I gotta say. And there's a garrison of 8 units in there as well, so that's
not an option.
Quite a few units already. I think what I'll do is I'll just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm actually gonna just march, or full sail, whatever the hell it's called, full speed, and just take the town next over, the next one over. Because why bother with that army? They can come towards me if they want to. I'm just gonna rampage through their lands. I could even sack if I wanted to. Right, so now that we're building that, let's go ahead and upgrade one of these towns to level 3, just to get that quest done as well. Although I'm not sure I'll be able to actually get that finished in this here video. But again, just rush through.
A man who knows the value of...
Go away! I don't care. No interest in you. Don't even know who you are.
I'm sure we can reach...
No, we can't. I'm afraid it's impossible. Oh god, who's this? Oh god, who's that? Okay, Knossos has another army, as it turns out. Why, hello there.
Counts.
Okay. We got our quest done. We got 500 wood from that as well. We have a cult level up for Athena. So now we can see when we go into that menu, which I'll do now, that Athena is up here, and we now see that we have tier 2 unlocked for her. Now, if I was any closer, I'd actually get her to level 2 immediately by doing this. I can still show you anyway.
Prepare the sacred feast.
Oh crap, okay, well I didn't select Athena, so I did it for Hera, so now I have a bonus for Hera, which actually, I mean, it gives me missile damage to slingers, which, if I'm about to do this battle, would actually be not bad. And I guess that's probably where I'll need to leave this, because, yeah, this video needs to end in a minute or two. But one thing that, yeah, the thing I want to end it on, actually, is the fact that if I attack this here army, well, they're in march stance as well, so they'll be tired. Fantastic. If I attack them and they don't run away, which... Wait, I'm not at war with them? Hold on, I could have sworn I was attacked by them. Oh, there's a different faction. There's two... Oh, okay, sorry, I got confused. So, I thought that was them, but no, I'm not actually at war with them. Doesn't matter, I'll still show you anyway. I'll declare war on them. They're in march stance. This is like the best opportunity anyway. So I'll attack them. If we do this battle here, we are at sea, but there's no naval battles, but it moves you to the nearest island, similar to Warhammer 2 ever since the Vampire Counts, whatever they were called, the Vampire Sea Boys. And yeah, it moves you to the nearest island, which I guess we're right next to, and you fight your battle there. So I'm really happy they introduced that in this game as well, because I don't necessarily miss naval battles, but I really liked not auto-resolving like in Free Kingdoms, which it's a real major downside of Free Kingdoms. I don't understand why they didn't just introduce this system into Free Kingdoms as well, but anyway. Right, so that's going to be that. I need to end this video now before I go over the embargo limit. So again, tomorrow, Paris campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really enjoying Troy a lot more than I expected to. And yeah, I'm very pleasantly surprised. I think difficulty will be a major thing that makes me dislike the game, so I may play on a lower difficulty simply for that. I know a lot of people watch my videos because I play on Legendary, but if it's not fun for me, then what's the point? So I don't know yet. I need to first see what everything's going to be like on Legendary, but I don't know when I'm getting access to the full game before it comes out. So for now, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, Paris tomorrow. If all goes to plan, if I do one of these videos per day, then Paris tomorrow. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and goodbye.